Hello nerdfightastic, it is the first Sunday of October and I'm really excited because I really like October. I'm very big on the paranormal and I love reading about the paranormal. I love finding stories and things like that, and October makes that really easy because everyone's kind of thinking about it because of Halloween. So like I can find books that normally aren't in bookstores, and I can hear stories from people who want to recount paranormal activities that they've witnessed or experienced and things like that. So it makes it a little bit easier for me to do research. I know a lot of paranormal stories from my area, from where I live and around me and stuff like that. We have a couple famous, like semi-famous, that you can find them in books fairly regularly. There's a few of those in my area and things like that. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but I used to do ghost hunting. Like, it was around high school. I actually did ghost hunting, and never got too much. Like, I had a couple experiences, and then I have a few pictures and things like that that I don't actually have anymore. But I do know a lot of stories, and so I'm going to tell you guys a couple of them today. I'm also going to challenge everyone, and not just the people in Nerdfightastic, but like the people watching this right now. I want to hear more paranormal stories. So if the challenge is to find 1 or 2 stories in your area and learn the story, make a video response, or make your video for the day if you're in Nerdfightastic. Include those stories and maybe possibly go visit them. I wouldn't recommend like going at night because the local law enforcement doesn't appreciate that. Not that I'm talking from experience or anything. But yeah, that's the challenge I have for everyone, because I would like to hear more paranormal stories, and I would love to learn more stories around where you guys live. If you need help finding stories or websites to find like your area or anything like that, just hit me up because I can help with that. So that scared me. And then so I can participate in this challenge, I'm challenging myself to go and film and tell you guys the stories of things in my area for each of my videos this month. You guys only have to make one video or say one story or whatever. I'm going to do one every video, because I know enough of them that I can do that. So I have 2 for you today. One is Mount Tabor Cemetery, which is the first place I went ghost hunting. And then the second is the Dole Mansion, which belonged to the Dole Pineapple family. They were a little weird.
This is Mount Tabor Cemetery. It's the oldest cemetery in my county. They've actually done a lot with it since I went ghost hunting here. There used to be a shack over there that figures walked out of at the night. And there's a black cross. One of the nights that we went ghost hunting here, we couldn't get pictures of it, which against the stark background back there was all white, so it should have been able to come up in pictures and stuff. It's the oldest cemetery. The settlers of the county are buried here, as well as many others. In my ghost hunting trips here, really the only thing that I got was orbs and unusual mist. So, yeah. And there, I'm on a road, and that was a car that just ran by. But anyway, yes, so Mount Tabor Cemetery. Alright, this is the Dole Mansion, and the story here is that there was a young girl that was a part of the Dole family who was mentally handicapped, and they locked her in her room, and she ended up dying in the house, and her ghost still haunts. My church used to own the building, and they would dress up a mannequin and put it in the window to help kind of escalate the story and stuff. But I talked to someone who I went to church with, and they actually had an experience with this spirit, where they went up to the room where where this spirit supposedly haunts, on the 3rd floor, and they went in, and the mannequin was in there, and there's a dumbwaiter, and that was about it. And so they go in, and they latch the door, because there's a little latch on the door, and they have their flashlight, and they're like just kind of scoping the room out and things like that. And the flashlight goes out, and they hear footsteps walking toward them. And they're like, oh, we planned for this. Okay, whatever. And they put new batteries in the flashlight, and they turned it on, and the minute the light went on, the footsteps stopped. And everyone was still where they had started when the light went out, so it wasn't any one of them walking around. So they start scanning the room a little bit more, thinking that's a little weird. The light goes out again, the mannequin falls, the dumbwaiter slams shut, and the footsteps start running toward them. And so instead of sticking around to see if it was actually like someone messing with them, they left, because that's creepy. I would have left too. So yeah, that's really the basic story. The family was a little weird to begin with. They were a little just odd, and they did odd things. There's another story about one of the sons in the family who was killed in a bizarre hunting accident, that his spirit still walks around on the grounds, which these are the grounds, and this is the grounds and all of that. But who knows if that one's true. So that's the Dole Mansion. And Scott, yeah, I know you don't believe in ghosts. We've had that discussion before. I tell you what, you do this challenge and you make a video, or make it a part of one video. It doesn't even have to be a whole video, but if you tell a story or two in a video, I'll take that in exchange for an actual video about ghosts and why you don't believe in them. Sounds like a good compromise to me. That's really all I got this week, so I will see you guys soon, and I can't wait to start seeing those video responses of paranormal stories in your area. Yay!